Hello! Today we will revise the topic of verbs which are often mixed up. They are the verbs used to, be used to, get used to, and would. Let's start with used to and would. We use used to plus infinitive for repeated action and states in the past which don't happen now. For example, I used to catch the bus to work, but now I go by bike. I don't catch the bus anymore, but it was a repeated action in the past. I used to have blonde hair, now I have different color. She didn't used to be nearly so ambitious, but now something has changed. Or, did you used to enjoy traveling for your job? So notice, in negative and question forms, use is the infinitive form and doesn't finish with the ending d. We cannot say, did you used to have blonde hair? It will be incorrect. The difference between used to and would is the following. We use would plus infinitive for repeated actions, but not states in the past which don't happen now. For example, when we were little, we would dress up and pretend to be kings and queens. But we say we used to live in Manchester, as this is a state. Also, would only talks about past habits when the time frame is specified in the sentence. For example, I would play basketball when I was 10, or when I was younger, I would watch my favorite film on repeat. Here we are indicating when this habit happened, when I was 10 or when I was younger. We use get used to plus verb with the ending ing or noun when we have become accustomed to a new situation, so these new things are now familiar and easy for us. We can use this verb in different tenses. For example, we are getting used to living in a small village in the country, but it's still a little strange. Or, I'm sure she'll get used to the language very quickly. And we use be used to plus verb with the ending ing or noun when we are accustomed to something, we are familiar with something and it is not strange for us. For example, she's used to being her own boss, or I was used to the warm climate when I lived in Spain. These phrases are similar to each other, but when we want to show the beginning of the state when we become accustomed to something, we use get used to, as it shows the very beginning of this habit. And notice that with both these phrases, be or get used to, the spelling is always with the ending d.